Hey everyone, it's Jessie checking in from Val d'Isère. Good morning and happy Saturday. Yesterday started off with a few clouds hanging over the valley, but once they finally moved on, the afternoon turned into a stunner. If you're not already here in resort to enjoy it in person, here's some footage so you can soak up the views from afar. And overnight, with the full moon and mostly clear skies, the webcams caught some incredible shots. You'll see those in today's overnight recap. Overnight in town, it was a cold and completely dry night. Temperatures dropped steadily through the evening, going from around -5 in the early hours, down to about -9 degrees just before midnight. The coldest point was between midnight and 2 in the morning, when it dipped to nearly -8 to -9 degrees. Winds stayed very light through the whole night, only a few kilometres per hour with occasional gusts that reached 10 to 14 kilometres per hour at times. No new snowfall was recorded and the snow depth in town stayed steady at around 48 to 49 centimetres. With those freezing temperatures and the moon out, it made for a crisp, bright night across the resort, perfect for those beautiful webcam shots. Throughout today, the weather's shifting, with a mix of clear and cloudy skies and a chance of snowfall. The sun won't be visible today. There's a high chance of precipitation, close to 70%. Temperatures in town will rise to around 3 degrees. Until midday, we're only seeing light air, but by the afternoon, there'll be a light breeze. Gusts could reach up to 46 kilometres per hour. Winds start from the east overnight, then turn northwest during the day. Up on Boulevard, the weather's also changing throughout the day, with clouds moving in and out and the chance of snow at times. The sun won't be visible. Precipitation is fairly likely, around 50%. Temperatures up top will reach around -2 degrees. Overnight, we've had a gentle breeze, and during the day that picks up into a moderate breeze. Gusts could climb to 46 kilometres per hour. Winds will blow from the northwest. The forecast today should be close, but check for updates if you're heading high. Big day in town, so let's run through what's happening. First, the Black Sheep is officially opening its doors for the very first time this season. It's taken over the old underground space, and it's the latest project from the Hibou team, Rich and Nicole. We're all really curious to see what they've done with the place. Les Fils et Maman are also reopening their bar tonight, kicking off the winter season with DJ Gaby and DJ Westh. Expect a proper party atmosphere for their big launch. Over at BERA, it's going to be a full-on caliente night with Shatta, Dancehall and Afrobeat from Gold Up. That runs from 10 o'clock until 1:30, and the energy is guaranteed to be high. And in some last-minute news, the bar just before is opening its doors later this afternoon. Whether you're in the mood for a quick pint, a glass of wine to unwind, or an espresso martini to kick off the night, it's a great spot for locals and visitors to meet up. Here's your Avalanche outlook, based on the translated summary of the official Bulletin d'estimation du risque d'avalanche from Météo France. Always check the full report yourself using the link in the description because conditions can change fast. For Saturday, the overall risk is limited above 1,700 metres and low below that. A few small wind slabs are still present on cold shaded slopes above 1,700 to 2,000 metres. They can still be reactive in places, sitting on a persistent weak layer of angular grains. These slabs are usually small to medium in size, but they're still enough to knock a skier off their feet on steep terrain. A clear whoomph noise is a strong warning sign of instability. Later in the day, as the freezing level rises and some rain moves in up to around 1,800 to 2,000 metres, the snowpack will start to soften. This might trigger small surface slabs or loose wet avalanches, especially by the end of the afternoon and into the night. Glide cracks may also release on their usual steep grassy slopes. Above 2,000 metres, snow remains cold and deeper, though it's becoming wind-packed in exposed areas. Below that, the snow is crusted or firm early in the day, before becoming heavier as temperatures rise. Powder will still be found higher up, but it will be getting heavier as the day goes on. If you're planning to explore the mountains this season, remember, off-piste skiing is dangerous. Always take a qualified guide and never go off-piste without a transceiver, shovel and probe. And most importantly, know how to use them and practice regularly. That's all from me for today. I'll be back tomorrow morning with your latest weather and snow updates, plus more news from around town. And if you know of any events or places that deserve a mention in the daily roundup, drop them in the comments. Have a brilliant day and enjoy life in the Alps.
Forecast information comes from Meteoblue.com, Infoclimat.fr and Météo France. Mountain conditions can change quickly, so always check the latest updates before heading out. Webcam images are courtesy of the official Val d'Isère website.